Welcome to this new tutorial about GraspR. In this tutorial we are gonna speak about the hierarchical tree, which is a way to explore the structure of the data we have, and also we can also explore some values of this data. So in this demo, this hierarchical tree has a special feature, which is the possibility to have a remote action. That means that because this hierarchical tree is a JavaScript D3 object that lives in the web page and is interactive with the mouse, in this case we can also interact with this hierarchical tree via the application GraspR. So this is, for the moment in this demo, is the only object that can be remote controlled. But in future releases, of course, every kind of interactive element in the web page will be able to be controlled by the application GraspR. Okay, so let's get to the example of showing the hierarchical tree, and we grab the database. Let's make the mean operation over some variables that we are interested on, and in this case let's select country, city, year and month, and let's take the pressure and the temperature, for example. So now what we have here is for each country and each city, each year and each month, the values for temperature and pressure. So this is a huge database, I think. So let's see it now in our web page, and it has 2300 rows, and this is the sample of the first ones. And so now let's go to make a hierarchical tree with it. So hierarchical trees are all of the hierarchical visualization we have here follow a structure of the data. So the data is ordered in the columns, and we can dive into the data with this interactive visualization. So the hierarchical tree is one of them, and then the structure that we want to show is country, city, year and month. That's okay. We want a plot, the kind of a plot we want is values, because we want to show the values of the value variable, which is temperature or pressure. Let's take temperature, for example. We generate the hierarchical tree and we deploy it in the web page. So let's see it deployed. So now this one is the hierarchical tree, temperature values by country, city, year and month, and by default it's opened here. We can explore it with the mouse, so we can collapse it. We can see in Mexico, Mexico City for each year, and here for each month. So this contains a huge amount of data, like Asunción for each year and for each month, the values of the mean temperature. As we said, this hierarchical tree is interactive with the mouse here, and is also interactive by a remote control from our application. So now if we go to the application and GraspR, and we select this new icon here, we will see that we are able to move, to explore the visualization touching this one. So let's arrange the windows for us to see this, and if we put like that, we will see. So the way to do it is, if we want to open Denmark, as here we have the columns that we can interact with. So if we push Denmark, I will make a collapse or a deployment of that node. If I want to explore Copenhagen, once it's open, I can open here, and the year, if I want the year 2000, I can deploy it here. So this is the way to do it. we can, let's order this like this, and then we can see everything. Now if I want to close it, I can close it in this way, close Copenhagen. I can now, for example, say in Spain, I want to see Madrid and the year 2010, and I got the other values. So this is a way to explore by remote control the data in the web page. So notice that here there is a huge amount of data which would be really complex to deploy in, in a table, for example. Is 2,300 values, different values. But using this kind of element, which is organized in a hierarchical way, we can see the values we are interested in, and we can dive into them. Okay, so this is the tutorial about the hierarchical tree. Hierarchical tree is gonna take, of course, we cannot deploy, for example, 200 different values for a node. So you have to take care about what is the kind of data you are assigning to the hierarchical tree before you make it happen, because it can be a long run. Okay, so that's it. Thank you for your attention. Bye.